Hi, everybody. I just wanted to touch base. The monthly stats just came out, good through October of 2018, and I wanted to just briefly go over those with you here. Let me switch this to screen mode. So what we are looking at here is the housing supply overview through October of 2018, and this is put out by the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors. So I'm going to be going through this very quickly because it is a long report, but I am also going to post it on my website, and if you'd like to get a copy of it delivered straight to your email, just shoot me off an email and we'll get that sent off to you right away. So let's get into this. First off, there's just a couple things I want to highlight, and these are kind of what the media goes over. Basically, it's saying this is a general analysis of all the housing markets across the country. So what I want to point out to you there is that San Diego is not unique. The entire country is going through a bit of a shift here, and we're just part of that here. And it says that the housing inventory is slowly moving towards a balanced year-ago level. So this is all good news. We do want to get back to a balanced level. It does say that for the last 12 months and in October, pending sales in San Diego were down 7.3%. But honestly, you're going to see as we go through this report that they're down every year about this time. So that is not surprising for us. The price range with the largest price gains was 1.25 million, which tells me that had an increase of 9.7%. What that tells me is that the people that can afford those higher priced homes are still buying those homes. And that's what I've been trying to tell people, is that the rates are still low enough to be able to, buy a home and get a low rate on the mortgage. The overall median sales price was up 6.8% up to $568, and the largest price increase was on condos and townhomes, 7.4% up to 419%. Price range that tended to sell the quickest were 250 to 500,000, and that's kind of a no-brainer. That's kind of our sweet spot here in San Diego, and they sold in 25 days. The price range that tended to sell the slowest was 1.25 million, and that took 52 days. So those higher priced homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, but as we can see, they are selling. And then market-wide inventory levels were up 31.4%. That's the number that the media is going to hype on, and I'm going to show you here that that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then we're going to go into month supply and that kind of stuff. So as we go through here, I like this report. I like it for several reasons. First off, it gives me a graph. Second off, it splits it up by not only price range, but it also splits it up by single family homes and by condos and townhomes. So what we can see here is that the pending sales are down 7.3%. And I'm going to show you here in a little bit that that's pretty darn normal for this time of year. We can also break it down by single family homes is down 8%, but we can see that those are in the lower price ranges and also in condos. But let's be real. How many single family homes below 250,000 are you going to find? How many townhomes are you going to find below 250,000? So we expect to see those numbers, negative on that. And then as far as closed sales, basically, they're a little bit deeper than what the pending sales are. But in San Diego, basically when something gets into escrow, most of them are going to close. So we're always going to see those numbers pretty darn close. That may change as the market changes, but right now we're just seeing that's down 9.1% as compared to 7.3% on the pending sales. Medium home price. This is interesting. They break this down by square footage and then properties, all properties, single family homes and townhouses. But you can see that all properties in all square footages went up about 6.8%. Single family homes, that was 6.9%, and then condos and townhomes are 7.4%. So what I want you to take from this page is that prices are still going up. They may not be going up as much, but they are still increasing. So we still have a really good market going on here. Percent of original list price received. And basically what this says is that what was the offer price that they accepted compared to what the list price was that they listed it at. And as we go through here, I mean, it's amazing that from October of 2017, October of 2018, there was actually 0% change. They both got 97.7% of whatever their list price was. Single family homes, it went up 0.1%, and condos and townhouse, it's about 0%. So this page is telling us that you must price your home right. I think that next month we'll start to see this page here change a little bit, because there's a lot of aggressive agents out there that might be pricing it a little bit too high, or sellers that want to price it a little bit too high. But for right now, we're exactly on pace for where we were last year. Days on market until sale. This is interesting because this has actually gone down from 2017 to 2018 in every price range. On all properties, it went down 6.7%. That's not a big number. I mean, most homes stayed on the market for 30 days and it dropped down to 28. Single family homes, it went from 32 to 30, so a negative 6.3%. And condos was 25, so it was actually 0. So again, what we're seeing on this page is that things are moving very quickly. No, they're not selling in 2 weeks, but they are definitely selling within a month. And that's not a bad thing. Inventory of homes, and as I said, this is the number that the media is going to, push on the most, because that number has gone up 31.4%. And again, this report is a little misleading because it's really only comparing October, what the month was at the end of October of 2017 to the end of 2018. And we can see in every price range, except for 250 and below, which we know why that went down because there's none out there. And every price range it went up. And so for all properties, the inventory went up 31.4%, which is not a lot. It went from 5,782 to 7,597. So we're not talking about a lot. Single family homes, it's plus 28. So now we have a whopping 5,351 on the market at the end of October. And townhomes, it went up 38%, which is 2,246. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to go to another screen here and show you. This one here is called InfoSparks, and again, it's put out by the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors, and it shows all price ranges, all properties, all years, and that kind of stuff. And what I'm looking at right now is active listings. So you'll remember over here, they said that it went up. So here, October of 2018, it shows about 8,000, but if we go October 2019, or 17, I'm sorry, yes, we can see that it did go up from October to October. But if we look a little bit closer, we can see that in August, it was 82.73, and then September, 82.78, and then October, it went down. So actually, those numbers are a little, they're just a little skewed depending on what you're looking at here. But what I also want to show you on this chart is look at what it was. Back in 2010, it was 19,000. April of 2008, we actually had 24,275. Before the Great Recession of 2008, the average market, the average number of properties on the market for all of San Diego County was about 16,000. We are still at 8,018, we're still half of where that is. So we're still trying to find our bottom. And the media may hype that inventory has gone up 31.4%, but I'm here to tell you that that's a good thing. And we would like to see it go up more, and for several reasons. And then month supply of inventory. Obviously, since we have more inventory, it's going to take a little, we have a little bit larger months. But all properties, it went from 1.9% to 2.7%. They're going to hype that it went up 42.1%, but really 2.7% month supply of inventory is not a lot. And normal market was 6 months supply. So we have got a long way to go. We've still got some very good bargains out there. We still have relatively low interest rates, and the market, as you can see, is doing great. So if you'd like a copy of this, check the website a little bit later today. We should have that up. Or shoot me off an email at Maggie at One World Realty, and we'll send you off a copy right to your mailbox. So thank you, and have a great day.